Greetings, and this is Dr. Carlson, and this is a video for Module 6, Lesson 2, Customer Relationship Management, also known by the acronym CRM. Our learning objectives for this lesson include describing the role that customers play in shaping and steering your business and why CRM, therefore, is essential for any business. The difference between applying CRM as a communication strategy or as a core business strategy. We'll also discuss how to collect, store, analyze, and update your essential CRM data and a step-by-step process of putting together your strategy. Customer relationship management refers to the principles, practices, and guidelines that an organization follows when interacting with its customers. And from the organization's point of view, this entire relationship encompasses direct interactions with customers. That includes sales and service-related processes and the analysis of customer trends and behaviors, as well as business forecasting. Ultimately, CRM serves to enhance the customer's overall experience. And why is this important? Think about the journey of the customer from awareness to loyalty, and it is directly affected by each of those interactions along the way. And we're looking at CRM as a business process by which those policies, procedures, and consistency is enforced at every step along the way. Think of all the different touch points that we have and why that's important. There are different people that we have engaged with conversations with customers from pre-purchase through the purchase cycle itself and all of the post-purchase actions. Most importantly, I think, is really the level of customer service that is focused in here. And if you think about it, the whole process is about a focus on the customer and making this customer central to that idea. And if we're doing that, then no matter what we're doing, whether we're in a physical store, we're in a service center, we're in a sales situation, whatever that communication form is, the customer comes first. The purpose is to satisfy the customer's needs and to clarify questions and other things and for understanding so that they can more effectively use our products and services. We also can attach a value to all of this. It's called the customer lifetime value. Again, here's another acronym, CLV, and the cumulative customer lifetime value is accumulated not through the first level of transaction, but over time as we see that increased loyalty, that referenceability, that repurchase, and also that idea that we're increasing the share of customers through this increased usage. The customer lifetime value and the customer journey are directly linked because in that case, as we go from that initial step, that first transaction, through all of the other things that occur post-purchase, through the lifetime of that relationship with the customer, can definitely contribute to the overall customer lifetime value. Now here's a curve that talks about the customer lifetime value across the life of the customer. And we can look at it in terms of overall time, whether that's measured in months or years. But we find that the lifetime value falls in three basic categories. There are these in central category, what's called lifetime value section 2, the cost per acquisition is pretty good, and we're looking at active, profitable customers. Now that represents, from previous studies, about 60% of the total customers that you ever encounter in the life of the product and company. 60% are active and profitable customers. We have another 20% who become very active and are very profitable in terms of that overall value. Then we have those that are inactive and non-profitable. In other words, their cost of acquisition far exceeded anything contributed to the bottom of the line. However, what we also have is the opportunity to change this metric, because this is where we've lost the customer after that initial transaction. We've not been able to retain them over a period of time. When they're active, they're profitable. When they're very active, they become very profitable. So our objective in managing that customer relationship and nurturing that customer relationship is not only to satisfy the customer's wants and needs, but also to contribute to the overall life of the company. There's a direct relationship between the customer lifetime value and our digital marketing strategy. Where did we acquire this customer? How did they come to us? And what is the average customer lifetime value? It's highest when they come to us in a digital marketing world through organic search, because they found us. Cost per click, they responded to us. But also, as they respond to email and affiliate marketing, they're also very positive in terms of their contribution to the company's benefit. Notice that there's a negative interaction coming out of Twitter. I find that a very interesting element in terms of the customer lifetime value. So from my standpoint, I'd say let's try to make sure we're visible and accessible so that they can find us through organic search, and make it easy to find us through the normal search channels, whether that's search advertising, display advertising, or shopping advertising. If we're integrating customer relationship management in all of these steps and points of contact, then you see this feed into this database. It's all of it we look at from a marketing standpoint when we're looking at markets and target market opportunities. This is where we profile those marketing personas. We get to know the kind of customer we're trying to seek. We seek them out in sales, we engage, they buy, and then we have that longer term relationship in terms of support and continued relationship. That data all comes together for our customer relationship management database. And as we define it as a centric process to delivering customer value, you'll find that we've incorporated customer feedback into the experience design. We've defined clearly our target customers, and we learned how our customers feel about our company. Then with that, we can align the technologies and processes. We can map and improve the customer journey and continue to engage our customers, and engage at all levels of the organization, not just at that initial contact from customer support, but all the way through the entire organization to the leadership of the organization. With that, that says with a customer centricity, we've transformed our culture and reward systems, and we measure our performance using customer-centric key performance indicators. So what I've really been trying to introduce here is a customer-centric business model. And this particular model says not only do we focus our strategy on the customer, we've done so within the organization and the culture, and we're always pursuing a level of operational excellence that intersects with that customer-focused strategy and our organization and culture. So who do we sell to? What do we sell, and how do we compete with, and how do we win? We do so with that customer-focused strategy. And how do we create customer-focused attitudes and behavior in our organization? How do we organize for success? And what are the buying experiences that we try to create for our customers? And what processes must we excel at to make that happen? All of that fits together to this three-dimensional customer-centric business model. In this lesson, you've got a sense of why customer relationship management is essential and the role that customers play in shaping and steering our business. There's a difference between applying it just as a communication strategy and making it a core business strategy. We'll also discuss the stages in which we collect, store, analyze, and update our CRM data, and we looked at some of the keys with this model of how we would put together a CRM strategy.